Last night was the kickoff show for the 2019 Ontario Special Olympics, as all of the athletes and coaches were welcomed into the GFL Memorial Gardens for the opening ceremonies. Plenty of local performances took to the stage to entertain on the first of 3 days for the Olympic celebration. On TV caught up with Joanne Harmon, Sault Ste. Marie's community coordinator, ahead of the ceremony.
Today is the grand opening of the Provincial Winter Games of 2019.
And for anybody that wasn't able to come out tonight, what were they missing out on?
You're going to miss out on some amazing athletes and some amazing acts from our local flavor of ethnic. It's a huge, amazing deal.
And do you know any of the acts, maybe just to give them a little bit of a plug?
Well, I know that we have some local native drumming going on, and we have some amazing dancers, and there's just too much to miss.
And what's the rest of the weekend looking like for the athletes?
So it's looking like it's going to be warmer, which is huge. Yeah, thank goodness. There's snowshoeing, and there's curling, and there's cross country and figure skating and speed skating, and you are free to come and watch anywhere that you like. No charge for anything. Opening, closing ceremonies, the only thing there is a charge for is family and friends dinner, which is already booked up. So anything else, you're more than welcome to come.
Last evening, City Police were still at the scene of a fire that consumed a building in the 200 block of Queen Street early yesterday morning. At that time, the fire was under control, but Queen Street between Dennis and Bruce remained closed for the rest of the evening. Officers and firefighters responded to the fire at about 5:15 a.m. and the block was quickly evacuated. No injuries have been reported at this time, and the Ontario Fire Marshal's office has been called in to assist with the investigation. The street closure had minimal impact on the opening ceremonies for the 2019 Ontario Special Olympic Winter Games. Limited parking was available at the GFL Memorial Gardens, the surrounding city streets, and the Station Mall's parking lot. The first game of a 3-game road trip was a disappointing one for the Greyhounds. The Hounds lost 6-1 to the St. Catherine Ice Dogs last night. Yesterday, representatives from Northern College and Algoma University signed new 2+1 and 2+2 academic pathways and updated joint admission agreements to support enhanced student mobility between the college and the university. The expanded partnership between the two Northern Ontario-based post-secondary institutions establishes new transfer pathways, including business offerings delivered by the Algoma University School of Business and Economics, which maximize credit recognition, allowing students from designated Northern College diploma programs to seamlessly transition to the university to complete a degree in a related subject area. The agreements streamline and harmonize the student experience so that credits are directly acknowledged and accepted. A feasibility study is being conducted by the Nordic Institute to examine the potential to expand Algoma's program offerings on the Timmins campus of Northern College, a location where Algoma has delivered social work and community development degree completion programming since 2010. Justin Trudeau says he's not just concerned about possible cuts Premier Doug Ford could make to Ontario's education system as Canada's Prime Minister. He's also concerned as a father with kids in the province's schools. Trudeau made the comments during a wide-ranging town hall meeting last night at a Milton, Ontario high school. The Prime Minister said he was deeply concerned about comments Ford made on Wednesday, refusing to rule out cuts to all-day kindergarten and potentially growing class sizes in the province. Trudeau told the crowd that cuts to education won't help the economy grow or provide opportunity for Canadians. But he added the cuts would also hit home on a personal level. Ford said on Wednesday that he isn't guaranteeing that full-day kindergarten will continue beyond the next school year. The program was introduced by former Liberal Premier Dalton McGuinty and was fully rolled out back in 2014. It saves families thousands of dollars a year in childcare costs, but it costs the province $1.5 billion a year at a time when the government is grappling with what it says is a $14.5 billion deficit. Ford's government is conducting education consultations, including about the possibility of removing class size caps for kindergarten and primary grades.